from the First Coast News Weather Team, sponsored by AC Designs.
Howdy, meteorologist Lou Turner here with you and the very latest cone. We are oh so close. Mentioned that extra 4 miles an hour until we get to official hurricane status. That has switched from subtropical storm Nicole now to tropical storm Nicole. Dynamics have changed. We're getting more symmetry with this storm, which means potential for stronger conditions. Notice our timing. Things really beginning to speed up as this thing gets its act together. We're talking about main impacts for the First Coast, Southeast Georgia. Thursday is our day. Now, we've already had the nor'easter conditions. We've already had the water stacking up along the beaches. You saw Jessica's live shot out of St. Augustine, where conditions, we're talking Ian-esque conditions as far as flooding is concerned as we go through early morning Thursday and that tidal cycle. I'm going to show you your high tides here in just a moment, the ones we really got to think about as we get through Thursday. So your tropical alerts right now, just for our preparation, our thought process, we are in a hurricane watch for a great part of the First Coast. Still in that tropical storm warning for Southeast Georgia through Nassau County, but when we get to St. Johns County, south into Flagler and now into Volusia County, we've got hurricane warnings there. So where you see the purple, hurricane watches, and that we're just preparing the next 24 to 36 hours when those conditions really deteriorate. And as you see on our live radar right now, everything's still pumping out of the northeast. We're still getting some showers here coming over to Daytona Beach, getting some in southern St. John's as well. All this is doing is trapping water in the estuaries, the intercoastal waterway, the tributaries of the St. Johns River. Mentioning our watches, mentioning our warnings, this continues up into Southeast Georgia all the way into the Carolinas and even inland. So where you're seeing the shades of pink, these are tropical storm watches as far as the I-10, I-75 interchange and towards Valdosta as well. Bigger picture, we put our infrared satellite loop on and look at how this has gotten better organized. At one point, this system was so lopsided, looked like a big N, just had no center of circulation, now has split from this separate system over what will become over Bermuda, and now we've got a really well-defined center of circulation. So a lot of feeding, but notice all the asymmetry to the north. So when we look at our center line track, everything happening more towards the north, which would be Duval, St. Johns, Nassau counties, all the way up into Camden and Glenn counties in southeast Georgia. The massive amounts of power to the north side of this system. So the fetch, the amount of water being pushed in each one of these feeder bands, strong lines of these showers and storms coming in Thursday morning. So 1 a.m., 1 p.m. Thursday, I'm thinking, are the worst impacts from this system, and we really don't get the favorable winds more out of the south and then out of the southwest until, look, this is Thursday night, 11 p.m. when we can start to see things improve, but really it's looking like Friday and into the weekend. So your 7-day forecast, Thursday is the day, ladies and gentlemen. Mention those tides, about 9:30 in the morning will be the big one to watch.